So if we bring this back to cybersecurity and let's say threat modeling, then what are the implications here for threat modeling? I mean, threat modeling as a cybersecurity practice brings with it its own set of challenges, right? You're having to deal with something that doesn't necessarily exist yet, so you're working with design artifacts. So what does the sort of the blue sky look like for this approach to prompt engineering and what it can do for threat modeling? Adam, over to you first.
Sure. So I think there's a set of tasks that we can think about in asking an LLM for help with. We can say, I'm thinking about building something that achieves business case X. What are 3 or 4 different ways of architecting it? And then if we change from that, what are the security implications of those decisions? What are the important decisions I'm making early on so that I can be aware of their implications? Because a lot of threat modeling, right, the back of the napkin whiteboard style of threat modeling is about we could do A or B. And getting those A, B, C and comparing them can be huge. I think another place that makes a lot of sense is saying, I'm building X, what should I watch out for? So we've narrowed down our choices, we're getting more specific. And then one of the things that LLMs can do is information retrieval, right? It's searching a massive context and saying, here's the thing that's responsive to your prompt. And having that naive, overconfident, not very reflective security engineer in the room with you, with the LLM, lets you iterate faster. And I think there's an awful lot of the challenge that we face in how do we scale threat modeling is how do we get people the skills? How do we get this to happen early? My colleague Jamie Dickin just gave a talk at RSA on teaching every engineer at New Relic how to threat model. And they had the same problem everybody else has, which is they don't have enough security expertise. So the threat models happened as a gate late in their process and were way less effective. And it's a great talk. She talked about how to get every engineer to do a little bit of threat modeling and how much success they're having, but we can even enhance that with LLMs. And I think that's an incredibly important thing to be exploring.